alright, then some time passed, right? And so Kanaki got his whole team ready to go in case something goes down. And so it turns out that the doctor was actually behind the whole thing, and that he actually made Kanaki a Ghoul. And so I was like, oh man, really, the doctor though? Like, who would have thought, you know? And then it turns out that Rize's death was actually planned. That the pillars just happened to be coming out of nowhere. Somebody actually did it. And so I was like, oh man, like, what a twist. I'm talking about M. Night Shyamalan. Anyway, yeah, so he tried to capture the doctor, right? It turns out that the doctor wasn't there, and so, oh, we gotta wait. Maybe the nurse knows something. And so he tried to capture the nurse, and it's the other gold team, trying to capture the nurse too, because it turns out that they're after the doctor too. And I was like, oh man, really? And so it turns out that the ones on the team is the other team, that Blondie's other team, like his subordinate. Like, oh man, I'm going after you, Kanaki, because you kind of killed my my master, you know. So so they start fighting, and then the hood breaks up, and so they retreat because this husky bull, like he's supposed to be on Street Fighter or something like that, come out of nowhere and start like fucking up Kanaki. And I'm like, oh yo, why is he there? Why is he there? Like, he's too husky, a 30-something-year-old man fighting like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old. I'm like, why are you there? You're that husky for what? All these questions. Unanswered questions. Yeah, so you know what? I let it slide because, you know, story's getting pretty good. So next thing you know, he starts training and all that. And then they found out like his the doctor's like little mansion house thing. So him and Kanaki's team, right? They go down there, find a secret passage, right? And then underground, really big maze or type of thing. It's like, oh man, so they start walking there, and so they're walking, they're about to like fuck shit up. So I'm getting excited. I'm like, yo, what's gonna happen? And so, you know, they meet like the same team from before with the husky bull, and so they start fighting, right? Like, oh man, what's gonna happen? And then Kanaki and husky bull start fighting, and then they destroyed like the ground, and they fall under, and then you meet the doctor there, right? And they, oh, haha, now you see my like my first ever creation, Kanaki. Like, oh man, I knew you. I was gonna kill you and all that. And next thing you know, you see the bull. He used to train like Kanaki, right? Like martial arts and all that. And then he swoops in, bursts through the glass water thing. Then he takes out Rize, right? And it turns out that Rize is alive. And I'm like, yo, plot twist, all that. I'm like, yo. When I read that, I was looking around the bus, looking around, seeing if anybody else read that. No. Anyway. Yeah, so the bull, he takes Rize out, and like, he's like, oh, Kanaki's like, oh, like, wait, and then the husky bull comes out of nowhere and hits him, and then the husky bull and the doctor, they run away, right? And so, next thing you know, the doctor, he releases like these failed experiments that has other like gold parts in them, trying to make him like Kanaki, right? And so, next thing you know, Kanaki got mad, right? He started killing all the other failed experiments, right? Then he starts eating some of them, and next thing you know, upgrade. He turns to like this human gold centipede type of thing, and I'm like, yo. Next thing you know, found out that gold investigators are coming down there too. So I'm like, yo, it's Kanaki's group, Blondie's group, and the gold investigators all down there. I'm like, yo, what's gonna happen? Next thing you know, they start fighting and all that, the group, and then I'm like, yo, and then this bull, right? I forgot to mention him, like this bull covered in bandages, right? I'm like, what was he gonna do? And you know, he hurt the guy with the goatee, right? Like out of nowhere, super fast, room, take his rib cage out, right? All the bones. He's like, yo, I was like, yo, don't tell me he died, cause like his goatee's pretty tough, you know. Even though I got a goatee, but it's better anyway. Yeah, so turns out that he's fine, he can heal and all that. Yeah, so Kanaki, right? Centipede type of thing, and then there's other gold investigator who's the master, well, like the leader of Blondie 2. Yeah, and so he starts fighting Kanaki, and he has this like this special armor that fights against ghouls, and they start fighting, and I was like, yo, and I don't want both of them to die because they're both like pretty cool characters. Yeah, so they start going at it. Then Kanaki, like he was fucking him up, sort of, kind of, not really, and so he put the bull in the hospital. Kanaki left, and I'm like, yo, what's gonna happen? And all that. And turns out that Bonnie too, he's like, at first he was pretty much of a dick. And I'm like, yo man, like that's your master, cuz. Like, come on, like bad for him, he almost died out there. He's like, yo, I don't care. So like, you know what? something's gonna happen to him. Something's gonna happen to him. So next thing you know, some time passed, right? And so, well, not really, like, cause like a week passed, a week, 2 weeks, anyway. Guess I'm just gonna skip ahead real quick. So, sum it all up. Next thing you know, what's his name? Like the top Ghoul guy. And they call him Owl or something. Well, he's like, I guess the head of the stuff going on. Yeah, so he's fighting all these Ghoul investigators, right? And I was like, yo, this nigga's strong as shit. And so Kanaki, he's fighting A again for the second time. And so it was crazy. I think A is dead. I believe A is dead. Because Kanaki, he probably killed him and he was injured, right? And so he went down to the sewer and then he starts hallucinating. I think he starts hallucinating because Hyde was there in the sewer with him. And so I think, I'm really not sure, that Kanaki killed Hyde so he can heal. Yeah, so next thing you know, like Kanaki, he walks out of the sewer, right? Then he meets like this bull silver hair guy, right? Turns out that he's like the top gold investor. He never lost. I'm like, yo, don't tell me he's gonna fight him. Don't tell me he's gonna fight him. Cause all these dead ghouls are like around him, right? So he got this special weapon, right? And so they start walking to each other. I'm like, yo, he's not gonna fight him. He's not gonna fight him. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, bang! I'm like, yo, oh my god! And then turns out that the bull stabbed Kanaki in the eye, right? And I'm like, yo, oh my god, yo, Kanaki, like, run away, because there's no chance that you can beat him. He never lost like a fight. And so Kanaki starts flipping out, like, oh man, like, oh, I'm gonna die, and all that. And I'm like, yo, oh my god. And next thing you know, then he starts like fighting him again and all that. And then next thing you know, like the bull, he gets this like, he upgrades his weapon, and like tentacles or whatever going out. And then Kanaki, he turns like the centipede mode, I believe. And he starts fighting. And then the bull was like, oh, you're a pretty tough opponent. Like the best fight I ever had. And you know, bam, out of nowhere, he stabs him again, right in the eye. I'm like, oh my god, come on, yo, Kanaki, you cannot die. You're the main character. Just get another upgrade or something, and then you will pull through. All right, that's it. Chapters 1 through 139 finish. All right, this is your boy Senpai